Jehst. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. Now I do have another request from a subscriber. His name is Your Friendly Neighborhood Guatemalan is his name. And he requested that I do something called Jehst, Jehst, and it's High Plains Anthem. Now again, I know nothing about this artist or this song, and even if I were to look up and let me at least see if I can find out any information about this person. Give me one moment. He's an English rapper. He's white. William Billy Shills, better known by his stage name Jehst, is an English rapper and co-founder of the hip-hop label YNR. And he is born in 1979. So I'm 10 years older than this guy, which is nice to see that there are older rappers that are still out there trying to get it done. I will say my brother Ruben is within that category, and he's still out there producing music. So it's definitely feasible. Now that's probably all I really need to know about the person going into it, because I don't want to know too much about this going into it. So so we are going to go ahead and watch Jehst, High Plains Anthem.
Here we go. Yeah, you may have heard about the gangster love and the space cowboy, but I'm gonna whip a cat on you right now. I've had more trouble, trials and tribulations.
It doesn't stop now. Yo, I walked in the saloon at high noon, the moonshine sipper. Spit a new rhyme till it's hasta la vista. The King Blue Twister, smash a transistor. It's the High Plains Drifter that had to resist the sickness of the city life. I'm sat by the river, a packet of Rizla and a flask full of liquor. Make the locals ask who's the mass figure. Fill a page with the pain, the scenes you can't picture. The last heavy hitter, so many consider me to be very bitter. Switching up my delivery, stitching up my injuries and flipping imagery, mixing toxins till I'm lost in the synergy, drowning my misery. A man of mystery, I stand in the blistering heat as the epitome of the anti-hero. Tipping my Stetson, space cowboy, I drink whiskey with George Jetson. 2001, a space western, quick on the draw, bring the war to your section. Blood sport veteran, contraband cargo, the known desperado, road into Largo. Traveling through the mind, one time. Traveling through the mind, one time. Traveling through the mind, one time. Traveling through the mind, yeah. I ride with lost peasants, hot stepping across deserts, letting the dust settle for sheep who want shepherd. Yeah, I rock sessions with unorthodox methods. The messenger ready for death when God beckons. On front lines, worldwide kids have got weapons, and grey skies hide sunshine from the heavens. I'm threatened by the 7 sins on my species. I don't need TV, I read tea leaves. Smoke the peace pipe in the Chiefs TP. I speak freely, the 3D graffiti writer. It's kinda like the new Easy Rider. More bad apples in the crude and cheap cider. I breathe fire, the propane flamethrower. Man, the fought for this hostile takeover. I play poker face, hold the ace. Tucked up my sleeve, leave your mouth with a sour taste. That's just how I play the game nowadays. Apologies to the crowd, I'm an hour late. Yeah. Traveling through the mind. Battling me, That'd be an embarrassing mistake, like promoters who don't get the H in the right place. My mic stays in close range, I travel the low plains, but drift on a high like cocaine. Exchange words with the man with no name. Inspectors throwing up letters on the ghost train. I rotate like old brakes on chrome plates. Hunched up, punching keys till my bones ache. I blow fakes out the water, chucking harpoons, you can't move. Running on the spot like a cartoon, leaving a trail of destruction when I pass through. The drunk fool, fighting off demons with a bar stool, screaming Ja Rule. My instincts are carnal, the dirty rascal or the king of the castle. I'm partial to both titles, the soldier quote in the Bible, holding my rifle to false idols. I love the crackle on the old vinyl, I rock break loops and make moves from my HQ. I stay true to the ancient ways, the herbalist, curb surfer, riding pavement ways.
Traveling through the mind. Traveling through the mind. Traveling through the mind.
All right, so that is Jehst, High Plains Anthem. I did like it. I liked it a lot. It has a lot of 90s elements to it, where you have like the blues sample in there with you to hear the nice bass, the bass going on, and very good lyricists. I was pleasantly surprised. This would be something that I would bump in my car. I'm kind of wondering if the person suggested this because I did Space Cowboy by the Johnson Crew in the very beginning of this. He mentions that he's a Space Cowboy. High Plains Drifter, which is a Beastie Boys song, and then he said something about I can't remember what he said. Let me go back. He said something. He mentioned a lot of references to a lot of hip hop from the late 80s, early 90s, in that term about, you know, with mentioning those things. Did a lot of good metaphors. I can appreciate that because the metaphor always brings up the imagery in your head about what he's trying to say. Now, this was the lyrics video because I didn't see that there was an official one. So it does also give me the opportunity to, you know, understand the song more. But I would give this a solid, you know, 7 out of 10. For the simple fact is that, like I said, it did sound like it came straight out of the late 80s, early 90s. Decent sample loop. Very good lyrics. I would bump this in my car with the windows rolled down and driving real slow, hopefully at night. that kind of imagery right there. So that is Jehst, High Plains Anthem, and please like, subscribe, and oh, if you didn't hear any clicking and clacking, I finally got my new computer all set up with everything uploaded from my old computer onto this one, so I should be putting out more content now that it's not taking me so long. So again, like, subscribe, and peace.